Hi everyone, and welcome to BillyFitzgeraldGolf. And today I want to talk about your right hand position when it's next to your trail thigh. So again, on the way back and on the way down. I think specifically right here, right before impact, on the way down, we're trying to get your palm or your trail hand down to the ground, which it will feel down to the ground. It's actually about on a 90-degree angle to my swing arc. But that's what square is. If we can get it there, we can be pretty successful in getting the ball in front of us and keep it moving forward and playing this game without a lot of sideways hits. I know this is a big spot where a lot of good players, especially the ones that I work with, are trying to get right here. That's why we're trying to make space for the room for the club to work with, so my hand can get there, make sure our grip's right, and make sure that the face of the club is square throughout the swing. So to better demonstrate that, I'll have a little bit bigger face, so just to feel what the right golf club does. So as I swing back and I start to make little small swings, I'm just running the club up the arc. So you can see my hand is going back and forth like this, much like I would throw a ball. See, there's not a lot of wasted energy in here. There's not a lot of twisting. Same down here. I don't want to feel like I do a lot of twisting, especially coming into the ball. This way is pretty much a nightmare. Anything can happen. So at first we'd make some chip shots and just start to feel as I swing back and forth. Now we're just working with your right arm. Back and forth. Now when the right arm gets about right here, it rotates in my shoulder socket, so I feel like I still have that cup in the top of my swing. So when you feel like you're holding a tray up top, that would be a good indication of where we want to be. Because again, when we lever the club, we lever it here, and then my arm rotates, and then as it rotates back down, I get my hand right where I want it, which is square. So when you can see this, if I swing back, so basically my hand's doing two motions. It goes back, it rotates in my shoulder socket, and rotates back down, so I get the face right where I want it. See, with a bigger club, swing back, it rotates back away from the ball. You can see my hip opened up. Now as I swing back down, my hip didn't move closer, and my hand can get right where it needs to be. So you can kind of see all those things gel together. They kind of mesh together. Again, that's why we work on your hips. If I get up here and I launch at the ball, my hands, as soon as that happens, my hands work out towards the ball, my joints line up this way, and the face is wide open. So what I'd have you do is just start to hit some shots with your right arm only and start to feel what it's like coming into the ball this way. So when I swing back, coming into the ball with my palm facing the ball the whole way. So just one arm only, back, and feel what that feels like into the ball. So I could feel some angles there. I could feel some angles in my right wrist. My palm was down to the ground, and then I ran my arm right into the golf ball. What I didn't feel is a bunch of twisting and trying to line up with the shot. Now I'm going to take another one here and start to kind of work my way out. Now as I start to swing a little bit more, I put my left hand on so I can feel how my left hand and right arm start to work. Put both hands on. Now as I lever, now I can start to feel, as the swing gets a little bit bigger, I can start to feel how that right palm keeps facing the golf ball. Ready to go, and again, just start to feel how that right palm faces the golf ball. Okay, now as the swing starts to get a little bit bigger, you start to feel how your arm starts to work in its shoulder socket a little more. So as I swing back, I can feel how my arm starts to work in its shoulder socket, and on the way down, I start to feel that very familiar position again. So again, I'll do one slow, but what I want to feel is that when I swing back, it's up, and then I'm starting to feel where that palm gets right there again. And so all these balls are going very straight, and I can feel and associate where my hand is because again, it's matching the face of the club. That's why my right hand goes on the side. So if I'm coming in this way and I've got a lot of timing to do, it might work out sometimes, but go through that progression. Right arm only, then just do some half shots and start to feel how your hand starts to feel very comfortable with starting to feel palm to the ground, basically into the ball, and then palm to the sky, so there's not all that twisting. But again, what you're trying to do is relate and be relatable about what that right hand is doing. Then when you put the golf club back in your hands, you can start to feel how the club starts to square up pretty easy. So do this. I know that it's going to help take a lot of the curve out of your golf shots, make this game a lot more fun. Like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf. Want to take a live lesson from me, or you have a question? Visit me at BillyFitzgeraldGolf.com. And thanks for watching.